So I'm here with Robert Goebel. Hey, Robert. And he had some interesting ideas about how to approach the song lyrics for Bottom of the Bottle. And so I'm going to have him kind of explain a little bit what his idea was regarding this Queensryche song. So I'm going to have Rob kind of explain a little bit what his take on this was here. All right, Rob, so explain what you explained to me about Bottom of the Bottle and Queensryche.
Okay. I was thinking of two different influences. The song on the radio by Donna Summer was a 1980s song. Came out in the movie Foxes, but it opens up with a real beautiful melody. You wouldn't think of metal that way because it's really kind of a disco song. But then, if you think in terms of the type of tension and the type of almost antiphonal give and take that's in Empire by Queensryche, and time changes, I like that feeling in that song. So as I was looking at Dan's song, those were the two things that came to mind. Was opening up with a real good catchy melody, and that tension and hard-hitting, time-changing, the power of Empire by Queensryche. So there's some lyrics here. I gotta find the lyrics. So Dan, what do you think so far? You like that idea? A little bit?
Yeah, actually, I do like the idea a lot. When you mentioned how the Empire goes with Queensryche, you know, there's the kind of the back and forth conversations going on in the song, and I can see that relates a lot to the lyrics that I wrote. So I think that's a really cool approach to it, and I'm down with exploring it. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so I got this idea. It would open up, and it would open up hard. I'm not looking at the 80s soft hard type stuff, but I'm looking right at some straightforward driving power that's in this song, but not like, now what was the name of that song from Meat?
Living It Up.
Living It Up. Living It Up has a very hard-hitting opening line. It won't be like that, but it'll be more, see, Living It Up is kind of bluesy in the line, but this would be a lot more melodic, you know. Out of bed by 10, drunk by noon, and somebody answers back, almost an antiphonal effect that comes in. This is the way I am, so don't have to be nowhere soon. You know, kind of looking at that.
That works. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah.
So one of the things we talked about at the club is that documentary idea about the Utah music scene of yesteryear. Remember that?
I think it's a brilliant idea.
So I don't know, maybe kind of like to kind of flesh out the idea is we need to start by basically nailing down all the different club names from 1970s to currently, because the clubs change hands all the time. So we need to nail down all the different club names, what they were called, you know, the addresses of the clubs and everything.
A lot of them are just flat out gone.
Well, yeah, they are, but I mean, there's people that can bring them, you know, I mean, the Zephyr's gone. People know about the Zephyr.
Barbed wire.
Hardwire.
Barbed wire.
Yeah. Oh,
The barbed wire.
barbed wire?
Yeah, the barbed wire.
So we need to write down all these names and addresses of all these old clubs and everything and start there. And then also go through and figure out all the names of the big player bands from 70s till currently, all the names of the bands and everything. So kind of create just this database, you know, just a hard database of club names, band names, stuff like that, to get that started. You know, you gotta kind of like narrow it down and funnel it down into some good hard data, or else it's going to be just everywhere. And then once we get the club names down, band names down, then we can start finding people to pick to interview about the clubs, about the bands. You know, start compiling a massive database about all this stuff to make it organized and make it make sense. You know.
I like it. Yeah, I'm absolutely sure that will probably generate more interest than anything you've done so far.
I bet it will. And I got to find a cool, catchy name for it. You know, I mean, something a name that sells. You know. Got to do that.
You know, I think of the old bands. One of them that was one of my favorites was Megattack.
Yeah.
Those guys, they just had good stuff. There's Megattack, Dizzy Bitch. Of course, we talked about Ariel. Who else? All of a sudden, I'm going blank, but there were.
Back in the 80s, there was a bunch that I remember they played on local radio back in the 80s.
Yeah, they used to have Z-Rock did some. K-Bear's used to do a lot of crap.
Right. Harlot was another band that was huge in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think Harlot was a spin-off of Ariel, or Ariel was a spin-off of Harlot. I don't know. But I remember the name Harlot. That's why we gotta go through Facebook, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is make a promotional video about what the idea is to basically put out a professionally produced promotional video, kind of pitching the idea and get it out there so that people can start funneling their information to the project. You know,
there was a band called Pocketful that actually came out of Magna in the 70s. They did pretty good for a while. You know, for a local band, I had friends that had their tapes back in the old days, and
right.
You know, so that's one to. I think there's still members of Pocketful that are out there on Facebook and stuff. So this thing is telling me that this file is 6.37 gigabyte.
So I'm doing some research for this project that I'm thinking about, and I'm watching this Amazon movie, The Decline of Western Civilization Part 2, The Metal Years, on Amazon Prime, and they're talking about groupies. And one of the rocks. This film was filmed between like 1987 and 1988, so really old. All these super young rock stars back in the day. And one of them said something very interesting to me. I'll let you check it out here. Hang on just a sec.
In the 60s, they used to call them groupies, you know, so I like to call them the fleas and ticks of rock and roll. That's my motto.
The best groupies are in Salt Lake City. And I've had 4 of them at a time.
So you're getting the group sex?
How many chicks have you fucked so far? 3.
No, not today, on the tour.
Oh, man. I lost count after that gangbang in Salt Lake City.
That was fun.
What about you, old man? Did you ever stop to think that the slobs who fuck you guys probably fuck every other band who comes through town?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on.
Always, you know.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, yeah. Huh?
Howdy, y'all.
Right.
So I heard the F-117's here. I've never seen that here.
Yeah, you want to go back and look at it?
Let's go check it out.
Hey, Dad, can I look at this gallery real
Yeah,
fast?
go ahead. And
Yeah, yesterday I watched a documentary on Amazon called "The Decline of Civilization: The Metal Years." It was filmed between 1987 and 1988.
they have that cool scene with
Oh yeah, with the Wasp
Guitarist.
guitarist, yeah. And he mentions that Salt Lake City has the best groupies. And like Motley Crue's mentioned that as well. And so,
that's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. There's the SR-71.
Yeah, the UFO is right behind you.
Giant Pratt and Whitney.
Well, I've been locked up way too tight.
Man, paint's all fucked up. They could at least freaking paint it. Come on, man.
Yeah, they're restoring it. But I don't think the original coating, whatever was on it, is on it.
Of course not. That's top secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my guess is what he from that. My guess is they'll restore. I hope they'll. I think that's
It's freaking awesome.
restore it and then fly it again.
Who knows? Maybe.
Maybe it could do it to say that there's another horse, or maybe it could use that thing.
That I have never seen before, so that's a first for me. Read all about the F-117, but never seen one. That's pretty badass. Its code name was Project Half Blue.
Say that again.
Its code name was Project Half Blue.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking awesome plane. Okay, So here's some ideas for bottom of the bottle. It's still taking shape, but I'm going to share what I've come up with so far.
Cool.
And it's a lot different from my original idea. So anyway, let's see. Out of bed by 10. So you got that bum 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 type of sound. So your rhythm, when you're thinking of rhythm, you're thinking of bum 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 bum.
Right.
Bum bum. So that's what's in my head right now.
Okay.
Let's say F. So F, C, G major 7th. Let's see. Okay. I can't get it. Let's see. So 6 chords right there.
Mm-hmm.
So out of bed by 10, drunk by noon. This is the way I am. Don't have to be nowhere soon. Okay, so that's kind of the idea of the lyrics. Then it goes into the chorus. I'm going to go down a little bit. Well, I don't know about you. Let's see. I've been locked up way too tight. What's that? Let's see. Locked up way too. Hold on. I've been locked up way too tight. Stressed out. Whoop. Been locked up way too tight. Stressed out on my life. Always trying to make things right. When will it be my time to fight? I've been locked up way too tight. Stressed out on my life. Oh, whoop. Always trying to make things right. When will it be my time to fight? So the solo comes in, and I'm still working on bridges and things like that, but it would sound like this. It would, after the chorus. So in D, ba ba da da da. Say. This is real awkward.
Hey, good morning. Today is Thursday, March 25th, 2021. I was writing the mileage in my car here. And about 11:15 a.m. and I am on my way to go get my first COVID-19 vaccination. So we are gonna go get that done. We'll see how it goes, huh? Anyway, I will go get that done, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so hey, I'm back, and I got
Get this focused here. I got the vaccination card, so we are all official. It's the Pfizer vaccine, so I go in for my second dose in 21 days. So far, I feel fine, no effects. I hate needles, hate shots, so there's that effect, but so far, we're good. All right, we will see you later.